Hey friends! Are you guys tired of seeing your favorite designer items always go out of stock? Girl, me too! In today's video, guys, I'm actually going to show you 3 ways that you can still snag your favorite designer goodies even if they go out of stock online. Plus, guys, we are going to also get into how to know if you're really ready for love. So we're going to go ahead and chat about everything that has to do with your internal love checklist, along with how to know if you are really ready for that one. So stick around, guys, because I'm spilling that tea right now. What's up, friends, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. I am Tasha Jade, the owner of The Styling Tea, a blog dedicated to all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So if that is the type of content that you love, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down there below so you do not miss a notification of knowing when a new video drops right here on the Styling Tea channel. And of course, you can get that piping hot tea directly from me. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about designer goods that are going out of stock. And as a friend to friend, I'm going to show you guys 3 of my go-to secrets on how you can make sure that you are snagging those goodies even if they show out of stock on the website. So you don't want to miss this, guys, because this is my secret weapon, and I have not shared this with anyone. So make sure you stick around through the rest of the video so you also can actually find out that information. And guys, we're also going to be talking about how to know if you're really ready for love. I mean, we all want to be in love. We all want to find that special someone, but how do we know when we're really truly ready to actually be in a committed relationship with someone? So I'm going to talk to you guys about your internal love checklist and understanding how you can make sure that you are checking off the box on every single one of those items to ensure that you are really ready to bring in that one and only person for you. So guys, if you are not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram for daily style looks, tips, and outfits that I am showing with you guys right there on the channel. And also, guys, make sure that you subscribe to the blog because it's live, it's live, it's live. It is finally live. The Styling Tea blog is up. It is available. Make sure you hit the subscribe on there so you are also notified whenever new content hits on that channel. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into today's outfit of the day because I am so excited to show you guys what I am wearing today. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and show you this outfit that I got from Zara. This outfit is a 2-piece pajama style set that you can wear indoors for bed, or you can actually take it outdoors and wear it anywhere around town, whether you're shopping, going for brunch, if you are hanging out with friends, or if you're just running errands. It is a very cute outfit for day and night looks. I paired this outfit with my Alexander Wang heels that I actually purchased through one of my secret weapons that I'm going to share with you guys later on in the video. Alright guys, so in today's video, as I mentioned, we are going to go ahead and talk about out of stock designer goods. So listen guys, I am right there with you. I cannot stand it when I go on a site. Zara is notorious for this in terms of having items that go out of stock so quickly, and then they just either never come back, or when they do come back, they're gone so fast that it makes your head spin. So this is the time where I'm going to share with you guys my 3 go-to tricks on how I actually am able to find items even when they go out of stock, including Zara. So the first thing what I will tell you guys is that when you are looking for items that go out of stock, you must be patient, because even though those items are not available directly on the website, it does not mean that they will not show up. So you can go ahead and actually put your name down, your email, for to be added to their wait list to find out when those items will come back in stock again. But listen, if you're like me and you just cannot wait until they decide to bring them back in stock, these tips and tricks will help you, but you also have to be patient as well, because these items are really actually being sold online from other retailers and other sellers. So you have to really be patient. So if you're someone that needs it right then and there, this may not be for you. The first tip that I'm going to actually tell you guys, come a little closer, closer. Y'all, check out eBay. I know. But seriously, eBay is the itch, okay? I can't tell you how many times I have gone to Zara to find an item, put it in my cart, walked away for a moment, because you know, sometimes I like to let things sit a little bit just to see if I really want it, and came back and found out that the size that I wanted was no longer available. It blows my mind, and I get it. There's so many of us out here that love Zara. I totally understand. But if you find an item that you really want, and even Zara, it doesn't actually have it, go to eBay. eBay is going to be your best friend. So I'm going to show you exactly how I found this really great skirt that I was looking for online with Zara, and they just never seem to have it. So what I do is I go directly to the Zara site, I find the actual item, and then what you want to do is you want to go directly to the product page. So go to the product page, find the name of the actual item, and then pull up your eBay site. Once you pull up eBay, you want to type in the exact name of the product. So make sure that you are typing in the brand. So obviously I would type in Zara, and then I would type in the name of the actual skirt. And then you will see in the drop down all of the different sellers that are selling this product. So this one here, I went ahead and clicked on just to make sure it was the right item that I was looking for. And it's cute. I love the skirt. It's great. But here's the thing. I don't like the fact that this seller is selling it for more money than they sell it for Zara. So I'm gonna exit out of that one. And now I'm gonna go to this other one that is selling this exact same skirt for the exact same price as Zara, which is $50, and check the sizing to see if they actually have it. They do. And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my cart and have it shipped directly to my house. So guys, this is my go-to trick for finding items, especially for Zara, because I have seen this so many times where I would put my name down on the wait list for items to come in back in stock. I would get an email notification, and then I would go directly to the site because I was so excited for them to be back in, only to find out that they're not even there. So I don't know what Zara is actually doing, but I really feel like I'm being teased every single time I shop when items that I really actually want are not available. So if you really feel like you have to have that item and you just don't want to miss out on it, check out eBay. Make sure that you cross compare the prices, so that way you're not paying too much, because these are individual sellers. The other great thing is that you're actually seeing the large amount of inventory from sellers all over the globe. So this pajama set that I actually showed you guys in the outfit of the day, this is how I actually found this, is directly through eBay. And surprisingly, I actually got it a little bit less than it was on the Zara site. But unfortunately, this particular item may not be in stock anymore, but I will actually look on eBay to see if I can find the link for you guys so you can get it yourself. But if it's not available during that time, do continue to keep checking, because sellers will keep selling stuff all the time. And I have found that if an item went out of stock on eBay and then I checked a week later, it was there. All right, guys, so my second tip for how you can find items that are out of stock when they are online directly from the designer is to do a good old-fashioned Google search. So I am someone who will search high and low to find items of what I am looking for. And if you go directly to the website of the designer that you are looking for, you can, like I said, with the eBay one, you pull up the name of the particular item. So for this example, I was looking for a Bottega Veneta pair of shoes. So what I did was I actually went directly to Bottega Veneta. I saw that they didn't have the shoes that I wanted directly in my size. So I copied and pasted the name of the product, and then I went to Google, put it directly inside of the search. And then what this allows you to do is to see all of the different retailers that are selling that exact same price or that exact same item. And here's the thing, this is how you can find items for cheaper. So if Bottega is selling these shoes for $780 or $900, I have been able to find the exact same shoes for 20% less. So don't always just feel like if it's online and it's out of stock from the retailer that it's no longer available. Designer brands will always outsource, they'll always have third-party retailers that actually sell those exact same products. So sites like My Teresa or Luisa Via Roma, or even 24S, like this is how I find out about these particular sellers, is because I actually do a Google search. And you even can find different sites like The Real, who will have everyday people who are selling designer items that they no longer want. And a lot of times they are still brand new. So don't sleep on it. Like I'm telling you, do the Google search and you will find the items. And you can scroll through what you want to do is you want to scroll directly through the shopping tab. So this way you can see all of the items as they're actually pulling up, what site they're actually located at, and then also what the price is. So I love this. This is definitely my go-to tip number 2 for you guys to find items that are out of stock. All right, guys, so for tip number 3, this one I have actually talked about a little bit on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely make sure that you are following me at The Styling Tea. This is where I do actually drop some really great fashion tips, shopping tips for you to help you save money every single time you shop. So listen, I love a good deal. If I find it, I'm gonna share it with you guys so that way we can all make sure we're saving money. I mean, really, like, what kind of friend doesn't help you save a little bit of coins in your pocket, right? Like, I am going to make sure that I help you. So guys, for tip number 3, definitely check out a site that is called Lyst. It is lyst.com. This site is really great for finding all of the websites that have a product that you are looking for. And the great part is that it is a free site that you can sign up for to get email notifications of all of the items that you are actually looking for. So what you want to do is you want to find the product name. So for example, listen, there's a pair of Manolo blahnik mules that I have been wanting, and I could not find them in my size anywhere. So what I did was I went directly to Manolo blahnik. I scrolled down till I found the actual pair of shoes. I then saw that, of course, they didn't have them in a 6.5, unfortunately. So what I did is I copied the name. I put the name of the product directly inside of Lyst. And then watch and behold, I see all of the different sites that do still carry those products that I hadn't even searched on. So I kept scrolling to see which shoes were in the color that I was looking for, and bam, there they are. I went ahead and clicked on them, found out that they have them in a size 37, which is perfect, and then put them directly in my cart, and now I'm waiting for them to arrive. So this, guys, is a great way if you want to find something that's really quick and easy. You don't want to have to do a Google search to find items. Definitely check out lyst.com. It is a great site for you to also sign up for. You get those email notifications. They actually share with you other items that are similar to the items that you are looking for. So that way you can continuously keep being alerted every time something actually shows up directly through their site or another retailer is actually listing that product online. So, and like I said before, it is a great way to find a good deal. I'm telling you, listen, I can't make this stuff up. Like this is literally how I find stuff online for so much cheaper. Like I refuse to pay full price if I don't have to. And why should you, right? All right, guys, so those are my 3 tips to help you guys out. I hope you found them very helpful. Let me know in the comments down below which one you actually thought was the most helpful for you. Any questions that you guys might actually have in terms of searching. And also, if you are using them, tell me about some of the items that you yourself have actually found by using these tips. Like, y'all, I'm so excited to see what you guys actually find. If you come across a good deal, share it with me too. Listen, friend to friend. Friends help friends find good deals. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into today's tea. It is tea time. Tea time. I'm so excited. We are now going to go ahead and be chit-chatting right now, and let's talk about all things love. Whew. All right, guys. Today is going to be, I know it is tea time, but today is a coffee day, y'all. It is early in the morning. I probably only had about 4 hours of sleep, and it is a long day. So today, guys, I wanted to chit chat with you guys about something that we all really actually care about, and that is love. We all want to fall in love. We all want to find that special person in our lives that really just makes us feel just happy, and that just brings that blissful glow to ourselves. So when it comes to that, guys, we've all been in relationships that have been great and others that have failed. But the question is, how do you really actually know when you are really ready for that one? And I say this because we all know that a lot of relationships, it can be hard to make them last. I mean, we're seeing people break up left and right all the time. I mean, listen, how many stories have come out since a lot of us have come out of quarantine? Well, I haven't come out of quarantine yet, but for those of you guys who have, how many people have you guys seen are actually breaking up? Like, it's real. Like, we all want to make sure that we find somebody that is gonna stick around for a while. So with that being said, this is where we really have to have our own internal love checklist. So it's checking off the items to make sure that we ourselves are doing the things that we know that we need to do in order to truly let ourselves be ready for love. So listen, I have been dating forever. I've had great relationships and I've also had crappy ones. And the one thing I can tell you is that if you don't clean up your own baggage and your own house, you do not want to bring it to somebody else. So my number 1 tip for you guys to knowing if you are ready for love is really knowing that you have left your baggage behind. So what exactly is baggage? Baggage is everything that has to do with what has happened to you in the past. We all have baggage. You don't come into this life and get to even the age of 30 and not have baggage. If you have dated, if you have lived, you have baggage. And if you haven't lived, that's your baggage. So the thing is that, guys, is that as individual people, we want to make sure that we are putting not only our best foot forward, but also making sure that the past is cleared up. And what that means is whatever has happened in your past, you need to learn to let it go. So take the time, forgive your ex. Forgive your ex, okay? Listen, I understand it. Hurt people hurt people. I've had it happen to me multiple times. You've had it happen to you multiple times. Forgive your ex and then forgive yourself. And when you do that, that allows you to literally let it go. Because the thing is that there is nothing worse than being in a relationship with another person and all they want to do is look at you like you're their therapist. Listen, I would love to be Oprah, but I don't have Oprah money. So I'm not about to be sitting here across from somebody talking to them about myself and listening to all their problems because they chose not to actually clear up your baggage. My number one thing that I always tell people is do not open your home to someone who has baggage standing outside your front door. If they're coming to you with baggage, close it. It is not for you. And the reason I say that is because when you start a brand new relationship, you want to start that relationship on a clean slate. So the purpose of this, guys, is that your new person is not responsible for the things that happened to you in your past, okay? So whatever happened to you, the disappointments, the tragedies, the traumas, all of that stuff has to be healed. And the thing is that every single one of us is responsible for the things that happen in your life. And listen, look, I understand that sometimes things happen, but the truth of the matter is that every person has a choice in their life of what they choose to be a part of and what they don't. So you can walk around here with a victim mentality, or you can walk around here with the mentality of, I overcame this. I am more than this. And when you have that mentality, it really shows just how strong you really actually are. So get rid of the baggage, forgive your ex, and then spend the time forgiving yourself. Number two, when you forgive yourself, you also want to pay attention to what exactly went wrong in your relationships. And what I mean by this is that you want to spend the time really understanding what part did you play into those relationships, okay? I was married before, okay? I told you guys this before. Now, as I can sit here and I can say that my ex did all of these things to me, okay? But the truth is that even though he did those things, I also played a part in the failure of my relationship. And I had to take the time to sit down and really understand how I contributed to the end of that relationship. And whether it was I, was stubborn about certain things, or the other more important factor was I chose not to put my needs first. And I think that as women, a lot of times we have a tendency to do that. So you can sit here and say that you are giving, that you are loving, you are doing everything you possibly can for your partner, and they still do all these things to you, right? But here's the problem. You are the one that's choosing to do those things. So at the very core of any relationship should be self-love. It should be that love for yourself. So if you truly love who you are as a person, you will not put yourself in those situations where you are giving way too much of yourself and the other person is not acknowledging it, they're not respecting it, and they're not reciprocating it. So if that person is not reciprocating it, then that should tell you that this person is not giving me the love that I need, and I need to make a better choice. Whether you're married, whether you're dating, whether you're in a relationship, it all is the same, okay? So the most important thing is to look back at what you are doing to contribute to the relationship hamster wheel that you've been on that you cannot seem to get off. What are those commonalities that you have seen that continuously keep happening when you go out here and date? And listen, I have been there. I have had to go through and do a lot of deep digging to understand, why do certain situations keep happening? Why do I keep getting my heart broken? And the truth was that I was putting myself into that. I was looking subconsciously for those type of people and not realizing that it was my energy that was putting that out there. So when you identify that, you learn how to stop that. And now it's time to make a new change for yourself so you can have a new chapter for yourself. The next thing I will say to you guys is also really understanding what it's like to be your own best friend. I talk about this on Instagram quite a bit, and I will preach it to the choir. I will shout it from the mountaintops. Be your best friend. Be your ride or die best friend. And the reason why I say that is because there is no one on this planet that will ride harder for you than you. So friends come and go, men come and go, but at the very end of the day, you know that you can always rely on yourself. Spending time alone with yourself. Be okay with just being alone. And if it means you have to be alone for a year or two, like, that's okay, because you know what? You are spending time just getting to know you. Take yourself out for a dinner. Treat yourself like with a nice outfit. Romance yourself. And it's scary. A lot of us don't like to be alone. I actually, when I got divorced, I did not spend a lot of time alone. I actually would get back out there and I would date, and you know, I would try to get to know people, and I was constantly just like looking like, I want to find that next husband. And the truth was that I was nowhere even ready to be in a new relationship. I still had my baggage. I didn't understand what it was that I had been doing to contribute to the failures of the relationships that I had. And I hadn't spent the time to really allow myself to heal and become my own best friend. And then one year I chose to actually just be completely alone. I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't looking for anyone. I wasn't interested in actual dating. And it allowed me to really just feel comfortable in my own skin. I didn't care what other people actually thought of me. I wasn't trying to impress anyone. The only person I was trying to impress was just me. And I loved it, and I still love being my own best friend, because you can't tell me anything about myself that I don't already know. There's nothing that you can say to me that is going to make me feel like, I did not know that about myself. No, because I'm my own best friend. So I'm gonna rock hard for me. I'm going to be, you know, loving on me, because if I love me the way that I want to be loved, then I know what to expect from somebody else when they choose to come in. And this allows you to identify the boundaries of what exactly it is that you are willing and will not accept from a partner. So if this person is coming to you and trying to say all these types of things to you and make you feel like, oh my gosh, he so loves me, he's so amazing, but he's not showing it, girl, you already know. It's a wrap. Like, let him go, because he's not giving you the love that you give to yourself. Number 4, the last thing I will say to you guys is that once you have let go of the baggage, once you have gone through and you have allowed yourself to heal and you have learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and now you have spent the time really focusing on being your best friend, and you are the best friend you could ever be to yourself, it's now time to write that new chapter. So with that being said, start thinking about what exactly it is that you want for your loving relationship. And listen, this is not about the superficial. It's not about how many abs he has, or how tall he is, or how attractive he is. Like, all that stuff is great, but the thing is, that stuff is not going to last forever. So if you're trying to be with somebody for like the next 20 plus years, you might want to think a little bit outside the box with that, because that's not realistic. Now, if that's what you're looking for, then do you. Like, I'm no judgment. But the truth of the matter is that love is more than just external. Love is really a soulful experience. And with that being said, it's about really connecting with the other person and being able to grow. You can't grow with abs. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't. So with that being said, now that you know exactly what it is that you need for loving yourself, write down those items of what you want that other person to bring in for you. So what are they bringing to the table as an equal contributor? Are they someone who is going to help rise up and work with you as a teammate? Is it someone that is going to spend time with you, you know, every single day? Like, what are those things that you are really, really looking for? Because these are the core items that you do not want to deviate from. So when somebody comes in and they're offering all of these great qualities, but they don't meet the items on your list, you already know it's a wrap, because these are the items that are your must-haves. So think of five to 7 items of must-haves that you know that would be complete deal breakers if this person did not have that. Because the reason why I say that is that if you are in a relationship people change over time. They say people change every 5 years. So if somebody's coming in and saying like, oh yeah, like I, you know, really love to travel, but I don't ever see myself like going outside of the United States. And you are someone that wants to travel the globe. I've had this actual situation. Like, I'm saying this for real. I actually had an ex who told me he really liked to travel and then found out he didn't even like to travel. So I'm saying this as an example for you guys, because if this is something that you really actually like and you want to share this with your partner and they don't like that, you cannot change that about them. So do not come into this situation with someone thinking, oh, well, they don't like that right now, but they'll probably change their mind later. You have to take someone exactly as who they present themselves to be at face value. If they are saying to you, listen, I don't see myself ever being in a relationship, cool. I see myself in a relationship. Let's just be friends. If they say to you, yeah, I don't really see myself having children, great. That sounds amazing. I may not actually like that because I may want to have children. So that's okay. We could just be friends. You have to really understand exactly what it is that you want and stick to that, because when you choose to sacrifice the core things that really matter to you, you have a tendency to lose yourself. And once you lose yourself, you have no idea or recognition of who you really actually are. And it's hard to come back from that. It really is. Having been through it, it is very hard to try to come back and find yourself once it's gone. So save your guys' self the heartache, save yourself the tears and the trauma, and just spend the time sticking to your list. Set your boundaries, make sure that you are clear, and then ask for exactly what it is that you are looking for. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in today for today's video. I am so glad that we had this amazing chit chat today, guys. I love this segment with you guys, and let me know in the comments down below, you know, which tip you guys actually found very helpful. Share with me some of your guys' stories. I would love to hear from you guys as well, and even some of your own tips. Like, let's just continue just to collaborate and share together. If you have made it to the end of this video so far, make sure you hit that like button down there below. So of course, guys, I can keep pumping out this content for you, because I do this to share from my heart directly with my friends. Also, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there below. Hit the notification bell so you can make sure to know every single time a new video drops right here on the Styling Tea channel. So of course you can get the tea from me. Hello. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at the Styling Tea. Great channel for everyday styling tips and videos, as well as really great inspirational quotes and messages and tips and tricks for shopping. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for today. Love you, appreciate all the support, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.